Hi, I'm Kat, and this is today's tarot. Our opening card for the day is a Two of Swords. Imagine, if you will, yourself sitting on a chair that's surrounded by a body of water. And you have in your left hand a sword, and you also have in your right hand a sword. And you're blindfolded. So, swords are related to our mental center. And if we have one sword, we have clarity. But if we have two swords, we really are in a stalemate of sorts where we're considering a situation and it's like we don't quite feel grounded with clarity. And so it's calling us to leave something open, to leave the question open. So if you feel yourself kind of unsure about something, leave the question open today and possibly through the weekend, because information will be coming through that will lend you some clarity. Now, the second card that we had that I chose today, which is the challenge that we have for today, is a major arcana, the major arcana of the Hierophant. And the Hierophant in a worldly sense is social order, but in our own sense of spiritual path, it's our own sense of knowing and our own sense of connection. And this card actually came through today upside down. So there's some information that we don't quite have yet, right? There's some secret in this whole matrix of the world that we're living in that we still have yet to see in order for us to have clarity. Keep in mind that major arcanas also relate to major life shifts in our lives. And kind of when we get to a certain point, we realize that we don't have all the answers and we don't know all the options. And so this is inviting us and encouraging us to consider that we have to allow a sense of waiting, because this is a Taurus ruled card, which is an earth ruled card, and we all know that the earth has its own process and seasons of things happening, and things all happen in a matter of time. Now, the way we're going to get through the challenge today, the card that came through is the Tower. This is a pretty intense card, guys. This is a card that is unexpected, uncompromisable change. Okay? And I don't want us to see that as a bad thing. It actually brings things down to the basics and what's necessary and what's crucial. And consider that this card, the Tower card, is ruled by Mars. Mars right now is in Gemini, which is in connection with the North Node. So this is telling that there's some change that's happening in our life that is actually connecting us and realigning us with our ultimate path of where we should be going in life, and it's kind of stripping away all the unnecessary stuff. Now, if you find yourself kind of being like, oh crap, what do I do? Put your feet on the ground, right? Center your body with the ground underneath your feet. Take a deep breath. Imagine a cord that's up through your spine, drawing you up and connecting you to the heavens and the skies above, ultimate divine energy, and allow yourself to be a conduit. Allow things to wash through you and allow yourself to be open to change. Now, the ultimate outcome for today, what we had as a card, is another major arcana. We had 3 major arcanas come through today. Now, the ultimate outcome is the Hermit. So we are likely moving from this kind of simple level of processing to more of a personal growth level of processing. The Hermit card is related with Virgo energy, which is the healer, the part of ourselves that does and maintains our daily habits and does preventative health care and takes care of ourselves and looks forward in that way and looks to our daily routines. It's also a card of a lot of internal contemplation. Virgo energy is often known as being very analytical and critical because they do a lot of inward work and inward reflection. And we see that with the Hermit, right? The Hermit climbs up the mountain and goes to an isolated place so that they can go on this journey and look inward. And then through that journey, they discover and learn and heal themselves, learn about so many things and heal themselves, and ultimately provide a light and a lantern for other people to be guided on that path as well. So there is some internal processing that we're all going through with all of this change. And consider that I did pull a 5th card for today to get clarity on the Hermit card. And that is the Ace of Wands. So ultimately, we're going from a 2 of Swords energy to an Ace of Wands energy, which is singular, determined fire, which is a new sense of will, a new conception of an idea, a new beginning. And so all of this is a process, right? If we imagine ourselves to be a vessel that gets molded through life, or molded through even being born, and then gets continuously shaped and worked with and molded and, chiseled and weathered throughout life, it ultimately becomes a vessel that still contains so very much, but it's become a transformed form. And we're all going through that, and that's part of what enriches our lives. So that is our tarot reading for today. It looks like we're all on our way to a new beginning, or of some sort, a new conception of some idea, something new in our lives, which does not surprise me because we have a new moon coming up in Aries on the 11th of April, and that is the astrological new beginning for the entire new year. And consider that this is also a time of spring where a lot of new things come out of the ground. And so just like that, we are stepping into a new beginning in our lives. And the new moon that is coming up is a good time to plant those seeds for those new beginnings in our lives. So if you would like your own personal reading where we'll pull 12 cards for you and look at your astrological transits, please reach out to me at rootsofalchemy@gmail.com. I'll see you again tomorrow, and I hope you enjoy a beautiful weekend. Bye for now.